everyone and welcome back to another video. So today is Saturday. It's not Saturday, it's Sunday. Oh my god, it's already Sunday. Oh, I've got work tomorrow. Oh. It's Sunday the 29th of October and that means Halloween is in 2 days time. Now you all know, well some of you may not, but I am like a Halloween fanatic. I love horror movies. I love everything scary, spooky, creepy. So this is like my time of the year. Do you know what I mean? So yes to Halloween. Now with Halloween, of course, comes trick-or-treating. Now I am obviously too old for that, but I can partake in giving people Halloween treats. And obviously part of that night, evening, is carving a pumpkin. So join me and watch me carve some pumpkins. I've got two. I've got a big one and then I've got a really small one. So I'm gonna carve them both today because I'm working Monday, Tuesday. So I thought the best time to do it would be now. So then they're ready to be put outside with a little candle in, ready for the trick-or-treaters. So follow me. Okay, so these are my pumpkins. I've got a big one, a mummy one and a baby one. Splashed out on this one, didn't I? M&S, cheeky. But no, I usually only just carve one, but I thought I'd get in the spirit of Halloween and do more than one this time. I don't really know what I'm doing in terms of faces for them, so I might just have to sit and think for a min, because I usually just go for like the teeth fang one. But I might just this time go for like a smiley face. There's nothing scarier than someone smiling. I've got my knives, which are just normal kitchen knives that I cut cheese with. So I use these every year and they are always fine. So, and then I've got a pen just to sort of trace where I'm going to be carving. So let's have a look and see what I come up with. I like to say I'm creative, and I think I am, but you know, we'll just see. Well, I've actually just boiled the kettle, so before I actually start, this is what I do every time I have to do a job. I just delay the job. So I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea first. I have got my cup of tea and I've got 2 rich tea biscuits to you know, help me out, because I am a big fan of the boring biscuit. I don't like a custard cream. I like rich tea, digestives. I like a bourbon, but I'm not really a fan of like, you know, intricate luxury biscuits. I'll do with the rich tea and I'm done for the day. If anyone wants to comment down below on what your favourite biscuit is, I'm sure I would really like to know how weird I am that I like the boring ones. Like I do know I'm strange when it comes to like not liking custard creams. Whenever someone offers me a custard cream, I sort of go, no thank you. And then that's when they look at my face and go, why did you make that face? I don't know what it is about them. I can't stand them. So anyway, back to the matter at hand. Carving pumpkins! Woo! Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is actually take the stickers off of them, because obviously I don't need that. I mean, if this was the only thing I had to do today, then my day's great. But no, I have to actually carve them after this. But how crazy is this, by the way? So this was from M&S and this was £1. My mum got this from like a wholesale place that she's part of called Booker's, and it was £2. I mean, I don't think that is double that, but it's double the, it's like, that's, yeah, I just think that should be like 50p and that should be like £3. So, okay, I've just drawn the top, if you can see with the pen, that I'm just gonna start carving. I think I'm going to do that first before I pen what I'm going to carve out, because I want to make sure that that is all I need. If I need any more, I don't cut over what I've drawn, if that makes sense. So let's start carving. Oh, that reminds me of Psycho. I'm weird. God, it's not gonna go well, is it? Why is it not sharp? Oh, that's better. Well, I'm staying in the lines. Like, I'm doing quite well. I was always good at stencils at school, the tracing paper, staying in the lines. I don't know if I was actually, I don't remember. God, this is quite difficult though. Okay, now I just need to pull it. Ooh, I did it. I feel like it's going to be a lot harder doing it on that one because that's a lot bigger. But here's the brains of the pumpkin. And no, I'm not going to make pumpkin pie or pumpkin soup or anything like that because we don't like pumpkin. I think I definitely had pumpkin pie once and I didn't like the taste at all. It really didn't taste very nice. So I'm just going to get it all, chuck it all in the bin. This is purely for Halloween purposes only. I'm not going to do anything else with the pumpkin. And I've got a bag which I'm just going to put all of the rubbish bits in because I'm trying not to cause too much of a mess here. Tea break. So I'm now just eating pumpkin. Jokes, I'm not really. I am trying to get like the seeds and stuff out so the candle can obviously fit in. I don't know why I'm explaining this like no one's done this before. I know this is like a normal thing, so if you didn't know, candles go in pumpkins. Anyway, I think this is usually the like longest part of the process, is getting all of this out because it takes so long. So I'm just going to try and get on with it. Fun fact for you out there. Before we were carving pumpkins, we actually carved turnips for Halloween. That's not really a fun fact, that's just like a boring fact about Halloween, if you didn't know. Okay, so I'm nearing the end of getting all of like the pips and stuff out. But where the candle usually sits, there's like a thing there, so I'm gonna have to cut around it and cut it out. But I don't know how that's gonna go because I need it to obviously come out, otherwise the candle can't sit there. But I'm just gonna I don't really know what's going on. Right, I've put the head back on and then I'm going for the classic. You know, I'm not gonna waste time. I'm just gonna cut what I need to cut. That's the only sort of face I can think of whenever I think of pumpkins. I'm not all about carving like characters, or you know, this is not my craft. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. Do you know what I mean? There we go. That's the little babe. I mean, I did the job. But now we're going to move on to Mummy Pumpkin. And this is probably going to be a lot more difficult than Baby Pumpkin. So let's go. so heavy. Okay, I think we're gonna, I always like to choose the best angle for it, so I think it's gonna be this way because it's quite high. So that's probably the best for the face. But obviously we'll start with carving the top and then we'll do the face. I'm having to stand up for this one as well, so that's why you can't see my face, because I'm really getting into, you know, the mood of carving pumpkins. Right, let's pull that out as well. Oh, if it actually comes out. Oh, did you hear that? Ooh. Right, the top is off, so now there is a hole. So let's carve all of this out. I feel like this is going to be a lot more stressful. I'm tired. Like, why am I doing this for two? Why should I should have just bought the one, really. Why do I do this to myself? I think that went rather well, actually. I mean, I've got gross pumpkin on my hand and like in my fingernails, which is disgusting, but I actually did it. The bit in the middle that I was struggling with, the small one, I literally got my hand and just went and it just came off. So that actually was a lot easier than the smaller one, which is like not something I thought would happen. But I'm now going to go and clean my hand because like I'm cringing. Right, time to put the head back on. I can't remember how this went on. No, that doesn't look right. Is it that way or that way? Oh. Is it that way? Oh, there we go. Right, time to do the face. I don't know why, but this is so much easier doing this one. Maybe it's because with smaller ones it's a bit difficult because they're smaller, so you haven't got much pumpkin to sort of, you know, deal with. But I think the bigger one is the way to go, in my opinion. Not that I'm like a professional pumpkin carver. If that was a job, like that wouldn't be the easiest job, I assure you. Like doing two is really difficult. It's like if you are a professional pumpkin carver by trade, I wish you well, my friend. Well, I'm proud of that one as well. Look at this bad boy. Now I did sort of, I wanted it to be like a scary face, but it just looks like he's really surprised and, you know, pleasantly surprised, it looks like, you know. That's the look that I wasn't really going for, but there we go. So there they are. I've just realised I feel like I should have made his face a bit bigger because it just looks like he's got a tiny face and a massive head. But there's my finished product. 2 pumpkins carved by Charlotte. Charlotte, aged 26, from the New Forest. I mean, there are definitely some much better ones out there, not gonna lie, you know. That they're probably like, I just wanted to get the job done. But I'm quite proud of them. That's just a bit, you know, boring, but that just looks like he's, I don't know, like overwhelmed and surprised, really, in a positive way. Happy Halloween, woo! Well, I do hope you enjoyed me carving pumpkins. But what I'm going to do now is clean up the area just there, and I'll probably go and watch some Halloween films because I'm just in the spirit of Halloween. I'm in the mood to watch something scary, something spooky. So I am going to go do that. But yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely October, having a lovely Halloween. If you're going trick-or-treating, I hope you do have lots of fun and get loads of goodies. If you're not, if you don't celebrate Halloween, it will just be another day for you. So I hope you enjoy your day regardless. But yeah, happy Halloween everybody, and I will see you in another video.